I'm happy to see those people coming up here. We had quite a lot of registrations, but on the other hand, we saw also last time this summer, as maybe some of you may remember, that in the beginning there were not so many people there, but at the very end, 240 batches being taken, because there was a bit of surprise in a sense where a lot of people coming up in the meantime, but also leaving. I'd like first now to start and to let our Vice President, Professor von Klinski, to give a welcome to the Board University. Then we will have the contest, the GeoLabs Award celebration also. We will have also some organizational issues to talk about. Then also we will talk about activity from the Länder Berlin and Brandenburg, where Mr. Felix will give an introduction about the cluster politic of the local governments here. Then we go also for the pitches for the slots, and this will be the first part of the day, and then we will get later over to the sessions. There are multiple rooms here. You are now in the Void Saal, this is the name. There's also room C20, C24. About the lunchtime, just practically spoken, you're able to go to the Mensa, just around the corner. Just if you go outside the building, on the left-hand side there's a Mensa. You can apply there, you can take what you like. But if you like to pay, please also show that you're a member here of the WhereCamp and go to the middle cashiers, so you can pay also with cash. I think this is very short, so let's start with the official agenda. My name was, by the way, Roland Wagner, you know it also. But now I'd like to welcome also Mr. Klinski, and he will give you an introduction about the Boyd University, and then we start the official program. Good.
Yeah, thank you, Roland, for the introduction. And as on this conference here, you're dealing with location-based services. I first want to give you a short look at the place where you are. Seen from the top, in the case that your indoor navigation systems are not working correctly. Currently, you are quite behind this long, tall building there. And in the Boyd University of Applied Sciences, we are the largest engineering University of Applied Sciences here in Berlin. And your agenda for the coming days are pretty crowded and very interesting. First of all, here you have the WhereCamp, which is dealing with geographical information systems, location analytics, mobile and web development. Then we have, of course, the GeoLabs competition with a very big donation, and thank you for the donators for this very gracious donation. I think this is very good. Yeah, of course the taxpayers are paying it, but I think it's a very good investment into the region and also very interesting applications. Then you will have the Geo Monday Hub Summit, which is also dealing with geography, innovation, research, and location topics. And these are all dealing with location-based services on a whole. And then, of course, you also have the already mentioned innovation cluster, ICT, information communication technology, media and creative industries. And they will also in these days make a kickoff for 3 new groups which are also dealing in this field of air research, for example, sensors, non-visual guidance, and navigation. So I think the following days are very interesting. They are dealing all with certain aspects, and the question was, what are the connecting, the common aspects that we are dealing in the coming days? And these are, first of all, you're dealing with know-how in very specific areas in the area of technology, IT, media, and mobile applications. And of course, you're also talking about innovation, which is a very important aspect also for the region to develop, and also for countries like Germany to establish their competitive advantage in the future. And you're talking about entrepreneurship, which provides you with opportunities to establish your interests and create your own future. And the question is, how are these aspects supported in the region, and how can this region support you and developing your ideas? And therefore, I just wanted to mention some initiatives that are ongoing in the region and also in the European Union. And first of all, I'd like to mention the already noted topic, which is the Innovation Cluster Berlin-Brandenburg, which is a common innovation strategy of Roland and Brandenburg. And those who know the administrative structures in Germany know that this is a very unique initiative that two Bundesländer create a joint initiative to foster the economy and research in the region. I think it's a very interesting initiative which is designed to foster specifically the high potential innovation fields in the region. Among these fields are the cluster energy mobility and logistics, optic systems, health science, and of course, above all, which is very important for you, the ICT cluster, media and creative industries. In addition to this, we have in Berlin the master plan for Industry City Berlin 2010 to 2020. And this is an alliance of regional economy, unions, and politics, and they also strive to something similar. They want to foster industrial development in the area of clean techs and future-oriented innovations. Then, if you focus a little bit more and look at the European Union, you will see that the new framework program for research and innovation, Horizon 2020, also focuses specifically technologies that you are dealing with. Big topics are also, for example, smart city and mobile applications for smart cities. And the EU framework program also wants to strengthen the industrial leadership of the European Union, and specifically also the countries. And they want to do major investments in key technologies. And the field where you are dealing or are in is also one of these key technologies. And they want to support the access to capital and also support the small and medium-sized enterprises. And currently you also see that also the national research programs in Germany are aligning with the programs of the European Union and also strive to foster specifically technologies that have high potential for Germany. And above all, this is also might be very interesting for you, is that the region of Berlin-Brandenburg is currently the startup city or startup region of Europe. In Berlin, the number of startups is higher than in any other city in Europe, and this probably results from the very innovative environment that we have here in Berlin, the very comprehensive supply of human capital. We have 3 very big universities here. We have a lot of big University of Applied Sciences here. We have many research institutes here, and still you have pretty decent housing prices, although this is currently shaking somewhat. And these conditions are very attractive for many starters, and many of them currently developed today. And this is actually the point where the University of Applied Sciences come into play. We are one of the big University of Applied Sciences here in Berlin. We provide structures for currently 11,000 students here. Quite a fraction of them are foreign students. We have somewhere around 300 professors here, almost 200 assistants, somewhere around 600 lecturers at 8 departments. And all these departments are dealing with technology-oriented fields of research, like engineering, innovative building, life sciences, economics, IT, natural sciences, and media. And currently we provide somewhere around 70 future-oriented bachelor and master programs in these various areas, and therefore provide a very comprehensive offering also with respect to the research facilities that we could provide to partners here in the region. And our research initiatives are structured by our strategy, which we call City of Future. These also similar to the Innovation Cluster Berlin Brandenburg defines specific clusters where we want to focus our initiatives, and then we have 3 layers to these strategy. On the bottom, you see the urban technologies for the City of the Future. There we have topics like energy, construction, transport, and environment. Then above this, we have infrastructures for the City of the Future. And here we have mobility, communication, media, and paper initiatives. And on the top, we have rather the lifestyle or rather social aspects for living in the City of the Future, like education, economy, health, and social issues. And if you compare this with the initiatives of the other initiatives like Innovation Cluster Berlin Brandenburg, the European Union, or also the Master Plan, Industry City Berlin, then you see that there are very big common topics here. And there we also come back to the topics that these days here are dealing with. The topics, as I said at the beginning, is to build up state-of-the-art competencies and know-how, to foster research initiatives and innovations, and to support technology-driven innovations and startups. So I think that this summarizes very good that the basic conditions here in Berlin and Brandenburg are almost optimal to start initiatives like those that we were dealing with. And so, Roland, I think it's a place to be for you today, not only today, but also in the future. And I thank you very much for your attention.